Hey guys, it's your boy V back with more Mall White content, and today we are taking a look at the new Ghost Rider with the Savage Avengers versus the last uniform that we had previously, which was actually meta, and it's still meta. The Rage Return is what we are talking about. So the first thing that I like is basically he has a badass bike, but now this one, the Savage Avengers, actually is a spider rider. I like to call him. Anyways, we'll talk about that. So for this uniform, I do have 4 out of the 5 uniform options, although the damage one only we have one. The uniform option for this uniform is pretty bad. So we have Wong, we have Sabretooth, we have Electra, okay for PvP users, and then we have in the end Apocalypse, which I think, like, the Hulk and the Apocalypse uniform are two of the good ones. The others are not really that good. So anyways, so if you look at the uniform passive, we do have some extra super armor with the uniform passive, which might help in PvP, and the skill set also is kind of PvP inclined. I will talk about it. So now another, I was really looking forward to a major change in this fourth skill, but seems like the fourth skill has the exact same 150% proc, providing you around the similar amount of damage with the skills, which is nice, which is okay, I suppose. I was hoping for something better. Although the old uniform had the second skill with the V pad, now the V pad from the new uniform has been removed, which I think is a downside for Ghost Rider in a lot of the content. So my build is pretty simple. I have had this build for quite a long time, and again, he is still meta for Alliance Battle Extreme, Alliance Battle Legend, unless you have like Black Widow stacked up for ABX with a brilliant CTP of energy. I'm running a brilliant CTP of Judgment on my Ghost Rider, which I got from a bingo a couple of years back, which is nice. We still have the PvP artifact, and that is how the build looks like. Let's just quickly go through the skill set, what his skills looks like at the moment. Then we will move on to the gameplay and a comparison. So the first skill is simple, not really much use for it. Second skill is where things get interesting. We have some extra damage and everything. The fifth skill is instant cancel, just like the previous, but it has a big spider. So you can basically go 5 cancel 3, cancel the 3, after that slam in the end. So we go 5 cancel 3 into the fourth skill, wait for him to scream right here, then you can go into the second skill if you want after that. So the rotation basically remains the same. The tier 3 rotation will be again simple. The tier 3 delay cancel 534 is just the way we usually used to use. Now I will be, I suppose, making some changes if I feel a different rotation might be better. So I will keep you guys posted about that. This is my card set, and the video is recorded on my own account. So this is, you can check my in-game name. It's Kosh12345 right here. So let's just move on to some of the gameplay in World Boss Legend as well as GBR is what I have prepared for you guys in this video. I did not actually have much time to record, so this was the best I could come up with as fast as possible. So really sorry about the late upload, but that's how it goes. So first of all, I'm trying Thanos stage 16, which is not that high, but I just want to see if the new uniform actually is better than the older version, or if it's just a minor improvement to that uniform. Now I do think that it's gonna be a major improvement, specifically when you talk about PvP, because with the new fourth skill of the new Ghost Rider, it's completely iframe. While as if you look at something like this, the older uniform, it is not an iframe at all, and this is what made Ghost Rider a bit more vulnerable to damage in certain situations in PvP. So I think the full iframe on the fourth skill and then the iframe on the second skill should save him. On top of that, there is one small change. The fourth skill previously used to apply the paralyze. Now the new fourth skill does not have paralyze on it. So I think it's not gonna make like a huge difference, but for alliance battle I think it might, if in case you decide to use this. Or I would say in PvP I don't really think it's gonna make a big difference, because most characters have that debuff removal. So 3 minutes and 3 seconds remaining was the time. Let's just try out. Now again, these runs will not be similar, as the phase change and the proc timings can make a significant difference. The thing that I think will make a big difference is going to be the proc timing. Now, the proc timing somehow with the new uniform is going to be slightly trickier. The reason for that is the fourth skill actually runs for a very long time, and because you are actually spending half a second, I would say, more on the third skill before cancellation, your proc is almost active, or actually already active before you even begin to use the fourth skill, which was not the case with the old uniform. So I think that is going to be the game changer. Although if you see like this, you can still see the damage is still there. Okay, there is no doubt that the damage right here is pretty amazing. It's actually much better, and we are actually about maybe 15 to 17 seconds around that higher or faster. I think we can do it faster if we do not get stunned. So I would say overall around 15 to 20 seconds faster than the previous uniform. That might just be it. Now depending on the run and everything, those things might change. So it's not like a huge difference, but that can help you maybe clear some stages. Again, it's Ghost Rider, one of the fan favorite characters in the Marvel Future Fight, so I guess you can try that. Now we have a Black Dwarf stage 29, which is the highest I have unlocked. I'm still stuck on the 150 seconds mission, which I think I should be able to do with the new Ghost Rider now. You will see why very soon. Basically, for 150 seconds, you have to clear the stage before 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, that's the maximum time. If you do it after that, you're not gonna get that clear. So I'll see what I can do. I'm very much used to the older rotation. New uniform also is much easier to use, so I think I will get used to it. But it's just that I'm not that comfortable playing that compared to this one. If I say, I will always go with the older uniform, mainly because you are in extreme, like literally extreme control of the proc every single time. Like even if I do it right here, I know what I'm doing, and I know I'm not gonna over proc it. The next proc is not gonna activate unless I want it to, which is something I liked it. That was the reason why I like the V pad on the second skill of Ghost Rider, which is not the case again. So we have 2:11 is the time here. I think Black Dwarf is where now this was, I think, the major reason why Black Dwarf will not have a big difference. I was not able to do the second rotation. With the older uniform, I was able to get go towards the orb in Black Dwarf when he charges with the second skill V-pad. Now because we don't have the V-pad, you have to basically skip a rotation unless or I would say you would miss that particular catch with the orb. So that's the downside of this new uniform. Although damage still, you can see it's pretty amazing. Great damage here and pretty nice burst damage as well. Now that you have a longer running skill with the fourth skill, it does quite a bit of damage. But again, it comes with its disadvantages that you do not have the V-pad, and then like survivability wise, yes, it's much better because, well, full iframe. Hey, there we go. You don't have to worry about dying. Now I don't know if that's how it is. 3:11. We already have passed that time. I think I'm gonna be dead soon. So I think it was 2:11 when we cleared it. Something I forgot. I think it was the same clear that we're gonna have on this this uniform as well. Just the way it's looking. Like you can see, I don't have the tier 4 timing done right. So I think if I play it correctly or if I spend some more time, I should be able to get a pretty faster clear with that. Although here you will not see a big difference. It's around like 9-10 seconds only. So just improvements can be made. Now moving along to the GBR, this is going to be the last comparison that we're doing. You can see we can surely easily one shot with the one-on-one GBR. We'll find out soon if we can. Now if you look at here, now this is something exciting. So we go tier 3 skill, we boom it, and then we are able to get up until almost 8th to 7th part. So I do think the previous 4th skill of Ghost Rider actually hits harder. It hits much harder compared to the New Year uniform, and that's why we are able to basically just get it down in 923. Now if you look at the New Year uniform, it's still one shots, it will do it. Now right here we'll go into the fifth skill. It does pretty good amount of damage, which is great, but now you will see without the pierce it will be much clear that the fourth skill is not doing as much damage as I thought it would. So right here we go, tier 4 skill into the fourth skill. You can see now I can still do much, but still we are short around 4 bars. 4 bars is a pretty big I don't know, a pretty big number when it comes to this. We should be able to get it down right here. Even now almost we missed out. So yes, the older uniform still has more burst damage potential. I think it should, or it might just be better unless we find a different rotation, but we'll talk about that later. The fourth skill hits much harder. Also, just to inform you guys, this older uniform still is a better striker compared to the newer one in Alliance Battle Extreme and Legend. I have tested that for Wanda Run, which I think I will be showing you guys tomorrow. And as a striker, the older uniform is still better. This one, I have a mixed feeling about this. It's good, I like it. Again, Ghost Rider, better World Boss Legend Clearer, I suppose you can use it if you want to spend 1000 crystals. In PvP, other role battle and other restrictions, I think he's gonna perform exceptionally well compared to the older uniform. He still uses the fourth skill as a striker if you all are wondering, but the older uniform with the striker still does more damage is what I feel. Now, rest of the stuff I will let you guys know with more testing. Do let me know what you think about the video. Do let me know what you think about Ghost Rider. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you already have not. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.